Good morning, my dear brethren, and welcome back to the Morning Minute Meditation. The Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter number 9 and verse 8 makes this statement. He said, "And God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always, having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work." In other words, the grace of God is there regardless of my circumstance. The grace of God is sufficient regardless of my situation. And so it is the grace of God that I must lean upon because it is renewed to my life, just like His mercies every single day. I was reading about a preacher by the name of Tucker. His last name was Tucker. His first name was Booth Tucker. And he was pastoring in Chicago. And as he had preached one Sunday on the grace of God, a man approached him rather upset, emotionally, irate. He looked at him and he said, "You couldn't say the things that you say about the sufficiency of Jesus Christ had your wife died tragically as mine has. And my children are mourning and weeping over missing their mother." And he stormed out of the church. Tragically, a handful of days later, Booth Tucker's wife tragically passed away in a train accident. She lay in state at the same church. And as he stood to address the congregation with tears in his eyes, he said, "A man said to me the other day in this very building that if my wife had died as his wife had, tragically, then I wouldn't be saying the things that I have always said about the sufficiency of the grace of God." He said, "If that man were in this congregation today, I would say, Christ is sufficient, and He comforts my hurts even now." Regardless of our circumstance or situation, believe me, the grace of God is sufficient. Speaking as one who has buried a grandson and has gone through much difficulty in life, I'm here today only by the grace of God. Thank God for His sufficient grace. You have a great day, friend.